Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Technical Tuesday.
Good morning. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Laurie. How's it going?
It's going good.
It's my favorite day of the week.
Mine too.
I just look forward to this.
I know. I used to not like Tuesdays very much, but now I do.
I love it. There's a reason to have a favorite day of the week that didn't used to be the favorite day of the week.
It's true.
So we're excited to share with you guys today that kind of the next step in the process we've been showing you about being really agile in content development. We did a little Canva work.
Yeah.
Showed you how you can make graphics really quick. Mm-hmm. We've been talking about this Ruth Bader Ginsburg event that we've been working on.
It's coming up.
I'll share this page. Oops, let's stop sharing that. That's better. Now you can see us instead of our logo. So I want to show you the page, and we're about to show you how quick and easy it is to do. Let's move this over here. And then screen 3.
So many screens.
And go. Yeah, so many screens, so little time. Quick review, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice, United States. She's going to be in town here. We're a 5-college town. And it's a rare thing to have somebody like that huge and influential in the history of women's rights especially. But she's done so much great work.
Yeah.
But talk a little bit about the event.
So she's going to be speaking at one of the local colleges. Not many tickets available for it either. So a lot of people in the area are going to be live streaming it. We decided to take advantage. Last Christmas, one of our instructors gave us the Ruth Bader Ginsburg workout calendar.
Boot Beta Binberg. Boot Beta Binberg.
So we have the workout calendar hanging on our wall, and it's so awesome and so inspirational. She is up there in her years, but she's strong.
90-something?
Years, yeah.
Or late 80-something. She's quite elderly.
So we had the quick idea, as soon as we heard about the event, which was only a couple weeks ago, we said, hey, let's use that calendar and have an event. So we pulled together a Ruth Bader Ginsburg workout that will be giving in a class setting on Thursday.
And Katrina's going to lead that.
Katrina's going to teach that. And then at 5 o'clock is when she will be speaking. And we're going to live stream it right here at the studio for anyone who wants to watch with a group of people.
A little watch party here at the Pilates studio.
Yeah.
Now, I'm particularly excited about this because Laurie and I work hard on marketing the studio and filling the schedule and all that. We put this up, and within, 48 hours?
Oh, even less. I would say 36 hours.
Right, 36 hours, we had a full mat class.
18 people, and now I think we're up to 9 on the wait list, maybe.
And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes filling a mat class can be hard. You'll have 2 or 3 people in a mat class, and it's really hard to keep the teachers happy.
Yeah, and keep the flow and the build and everything. And then you get a snowstorm or a heat wave.
There's always something.
Yeah, exactly. So we really do struggle. I think our biggest struggle is with the mat classes. So this is really exciting to ignite a little flame in there. And I loved looking at the sign up list. Granted, there's a handful of our current active clients, but there's so many re-engagements, so many clients we haven't seen in months and months and months.
So we didn't plan on this, but as marketers, we're like, oh my gosh, we just reactivated a client that was dormant. And we also believe that we have got a new 1 or 2
brand new 1
people.
or 2.
So what's the takeaway here? It's tap into current events, tap into what your population around your studio is passionate about, and do a special event and turn it into a mat class.
Exactly. There it is. Nice and easy.
So now we want to show you how quick and easy it is to put this together using the tools that we use.
And quick and easy is important because we did literally just hear about this a couple weeks ago. So we didn't have a lot of time to plan it. I mean, we had to move like that.
Right. Who's got time to call up the web developer and say, hey, I need this page.
Right.
5 days later, he says, let me quote it out for you.
Right. Then you look at it and you're like, well, I kind of want this over here. There's just no time for that.
30 days later, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is come and gone.
And here we are with our landing page. So quick and easy is the name of the game. And this is almost kind of like our prototype for doing these events in the future, just keeping our eyes and ears on the news, seeing what's going on, and then bam, we've got the formula to pull something like this together.
We haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do Google alerts for local events, and we're just going to keep our finger on the pulse of what's hot, what's current, what's cool, and then tap into that.
Right. And have a mat class. And we're accepting free will donations that we are donating to a local charity in support of women and women's families.
Right. And there's another great way to tap into new markets is to do good work in your community. because the person you give the money to, they're going to talk about
You're
you.
gonna be like, whoa, these
Right.
people just give us money. Who are they?
And it feels so good
feels so
to help organizations, and in this case, one that really serves young women and empowers them, like our BG
RBG
has done. So I'm going to let you drive. I'll
Okay.
share the screen. As you can see here, Laurie's got a blank palette available. So let's move this over here and then do this one. Boom. So it's all yours, Laurie.
All right. So we're basically, this is the one I created for the event when I promoted it. So
they're looking at that now.
Oh, they're looking at that.
Yep.
Okay. So we're basically just going to recreate it.
Let me grab this, get it out of the way.
Get that out of my way. Mark and I have dueling mouses right now.
All
right. So this is a blank template that I pulled up. I created this months ago. I pull it up and I'm ready to go. As soon as I find my mouse.
And your source information is over there on the right, the
great.
third tab.
Okay.
So while she's kind of working on that, what we do when we're developing content, whether it's a page or a graphic, is we write the copy and all the language that's going to go on the page ahead of time in either a Word doc or a Google Doc. We really love Google Docs. That way you're not writing content on the page, you're simply pasting it into the page, which you're going to see Laurie do that now. This is the Thrive Architect Editor, which is a front-end editor for WordPress. And what Laurie just did is she grabbed a text element from the basket of elements that you can use on the page. And by the time we're done, you're going to see her use a number of different types of elements. So she just gets that on the page, changes the fonts, the size, bold, italic, underline, all that stuff, until she sees things just how she likes.
I'm not used to your mouse.
Yeah, she's a little handicapped right now. She's
bit.
a Mac, I'm a PC.
Mac all the way.
It's constant tension here in the office because of that. Constant tension. All the time.
That's right. And like in most editors, you have your
middle, center, left, right. Yeah. Cool. So how long did that take? She's been less than a minute. She's got that headline in there.
Get rid of. There's a text box in there, but I actually want to put my image in now.
So just grabbing an image from the elements basket, dropping it in the box, and the graphic is already uploaded into WordPress. So there it is. I guess is you're just going to center that. Nice work.
I might shrink it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then let's see, I'm going to go back over to my planning page. Yeah, it's really handy to have it all written out because when I'm creating a landing page, I'm not in that part of my brain.
Right. You know, when you think about it, copywriting is right brain.
Mm-hmm.
You're tapping into your customer avatar. You're thinking about the goals, the needs, the pain points, and the challenges of your target audience. So this right brain stuff, you do all that writing in that right brain, and this is technical stuff. This is like the mechanic, right? Changing the oil, not figuring out that the oil needs to be changed. Nice, look at that. One of the things we love about this editor is it's, as you can see, she's just dragging a slider to get the visual that she wants, not worrying about the numeric value of that font size. It's quick.
And of course, I'm using a lot of keyboard shortcuts too.
Who'd you learn those from?
You. Whenever Mark hears me using my clicker on my mouse too much, he's like, hey. Shorter way to do that.
I'll, for anybody interested, if you've got a WordPress website, you owe it to yourself to, if you're not developing this agilely, if that's a word, take a look at Thrive, and I'll put a link. Full transparency, we are an affiliate. So if you click on the link and you end up ever buying something from them, they may pay us a commission. But we use this every day. And as a 2 decades agency owner, I've tried them all. And there is no single suite of tools that gives you everything that you need to be a really fast-moving digital marketer and business builder. Nice, coming together there.
All right. Oh, call to action, most important.
You're going to use a button for that?
Oh yeah, I love buttons.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to put the button in my next section.
And she can just go grab a button.
Right, I don't have to make one. I don't have to like pull one in.
Well, show them how you can search for button rather than using your scroller.
searches and keyboard
And
shortcuts.
boom, it just filters it down to
Oh,
available
yeah.
items that mention the word button.
Drag down to the bottom of my page.
There you go.
This monitor is also really far away.
Need to get binoculars?
Yeah. I'm going to the eye doctor today, so maybe I'll get a new prescription and I'll be able to see.
Formatting the button is really easy too. And I believe you'll see in a moment that just like in Canva, remember we showed you we had the brand colors saved, so you didn't have to look them up. She's done the same thing with the color palette here in the Thrive editor.
Let's see, so I'm in the button, the main options. I'm gonna choose.
And there's her list of colors.
Choose our red.
Super cool.
Easy peasy. And so I already have the link. I set it up in our software system. We use Wellness Living, so I've already set it up. So I just have the direct booking link. It's a very long one over there, but I'm just simply gonna copy it. And then right here,
That's the button link field.
I'm gonna paste that button link right in there. And then I'm just gonna save. Always want to save. We lost
Always
power.
wanna save.
Oh, we lost
Oh
power
my
the other
God.
day. That was scary.
We got to get you one of those uninterruptible power supplies.
No interrupting me ever again. All right, so now I'm going to put a little bit in about the care center, which is the place that we're donating to.
Okay.
So again, I already have it right now. I took a blurb from their website. I didn't want to reinvent any wheels.
Now, rather than do it that way, I know that's like your comfort zone, but I
Yeah.
want them to see the super coolness. Go up to one of the paragraphs you already wrote, because you have your font sizes set already.
Oh,
Copy, duplicate that paragraph,
I'm gonna duplicate.
and then drag that box and replace the text.
Yeah, I actually do use that a lot
Do
when
ya?
I'm listing. Like if I building a web page that has like 3 different choices or
Right.
something, I just copy and change the details.
And I believe you already have your text in the buffer. Boom, look at that.
Boom.
Couldn't be easier. Love it, love it, love it.
And then you can really, I mean, I love how you can change sort of the width of things really easily. So it's not just like a wall of text.
Yeah, that wall of left justified content
That's no good.
never keeps the person engaged. You got to get them moving around a little bit.
Center all that.
Cool.
And I'm going to add in, I'm going to do a little fancy thing here. I'm going to make the background a different color.
Nice.
All right, so I'm in my text box. I go right down here to background style.
What could be easier than that?
And I'm going to make it like maybe this blue color.
Nice.
And that's it. Okay, and then let's see.
And if we really took the time, we could go grab the logo
Mhm.
of this organization, the Care Center, and drop their logo in there.
Yep, just drop it in. All right, so then my next text box, like Mark just suggested, I copied,
Cool.
so my font is how I want it. And you can
Nice.
store your own fonts too, just like in Canva. You just keep your fonts so
Oh,
you can
nice.
quickly, easily grab them so you have that consistency. Let's see, and this box is actually going to be about the teacher. So we've got Katrina teaching this particular class. So we just had I had her write a little blurb about herself, kind of like why she wants to teach this Ruth Bader Ginsburg workout. She's really passionate about her. So I thought,
Very politically active.
yeah, so she'd be the perfect teacher for it. And let's see, I can change this instead of normal text. I can put it in as a heading.
Nice.
And let's see, I'm going to keep that not centered, but then I am going to drop an image of her in. So I'm going to go here. I got my image and I'm going to drop it over on that. Whoopsies. The blue color is making it
Hard to see the blue heads up.
There it is.
There you go.
And let's see, I do have a picture of Katrina on file right there. Boom. Wow,
She's gigantic.
She's gigantic. There we go. But
Now you can slide your column width over there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just grab the middle one. Yeah, there you go.
Boom. And what else do we have over here? Oh, second call to action.
Call to action.
Always
yeah.
good to have another call to action. I'm gonna put this one actually very close to. Actually, I'm gonna copy that button because the link is already in there.
Cool. Maybe change the color or something.
That's a step saved. I don't have to go get my link again. I'm going to put it right under the text. So it's really close to this little section. And Katrina's favorite color is purple, and that also happens to be one of our branding colors. So let's see. Hey, give me the.
There you go.
No, that's the column. Why can't I get into that button? There we go.
Actually, you need to back up one. Notice at the top, she just found the breadcrumbs. Oops, you lost it.
Yeah, but it's still.
Like all things web-based, every now and then they can get a little kludgy. So she's just going to go up to the top and back up one in the breadcrumbs. Nice.
There,
but still, you've got no options.
All right, so typically there should be options there. That's weird. Maybe we have to clear a cache or something. So I'll just leave it red for now.
Sure. I think we made our point.
Yeah, we made our point. Okay, and
Second
then
call to action, then the footer fields.
the footer fields, which I actually already have planted in my template. So all these other little sections that I could fill with more text or more images or whatever else I needed to do, I'm just going to simply get rid of them. And then that's going to pull up my, we always have testimonials. These are dynamic testimonials. They're set in the system. So anytime somebody comes to this page again, they refresh. So they're new testimonials.
Yeah, you know what's so cool about this feature, it's called Thrive Ovation. Ovation being applause. Is let's say you have people who write reviews about Mat class, about apparatus class, and about privates. You can tag each type of review for the particular service and then have them dynamically appear on your page relevant to whatever the page is about, right? So in this one, we'd want to use, if we took a little more time,
right,
class
right.
reviews,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like for example, even on the instructor bio pages, on Katrina's page, there's only testimonials about Katrina.
Very cool.
So, and yeah, and that's like one and done. Like you set it and forget it.
So is this done?
Pretty much.
Save that bad boy and preview it.
All right. There it is. Might shrink this up a little bit, tighten that space.
Yeah, tighten it up a little bit, but you guys get the idea, right?
Yep.
We didn't spend more than, what, 15, 14, 13 minutes doing that and yammering the whole time we're doing it.
Right, exactly. Yammering. Yeah, usually I do it without him yammering at me. And it can go way faster.
So that's it. Tech Tuesday, the Thrive Architect tool. I will put a link in the chat if you guys want to check that out. What do we want to talk about next week? We've gone pretty far with Thrive.
Yeah, we have done a lot with Thrive.
I say we get back to them.
Yeah, we're gonna put our heads together.
Yeah, we'll check in with you during the week.
Yeah, and if you want to see anything in particular, if you have any questions, regarding Hootsuite or Google Drive, Canva, Thrive, things we've already covered, or things that we haven't covered that would fit into our Tech Tuesday.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I had a moment like that. Right now I'm in the middle of a 12-week series teaching a bunch of business people, but it's live in a room. And I had that moment where we had one subject, but someone said, hey, I'd really like to learn this. And it was a Google Drive thing. And I was surprised by it. And my instinct was, no, let's stick to the program. But everyone else in the room goes, I've always wanted to know how to do that too. So gave tremendous value by giving them what they wanted. Yeah, tell us what you want.
Tell us what you want.
We'll show it to you.
We'll show it to you.
All right.
All right, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. And we'll see you on Friday for the weekly wrap up.
Weekly wrap up.
Bye.
Have a great week.